But what I began to do is I began to ask him, so tell me about the value. Talk to me. What value are you seeing in this? It's a great question. Man, I'm growing here. I feel like this. I feel more confident there. Guys, you need to draw that out of them, because if you don't, they probably won't see it. They probably won't recognize their own growth until you actually begin to draw it out of them. So this step number 2, that is where we're drawing this out of them. We're saying, what value are you seeing? And don't let them get away with, oh, I don't know. Dive in. Are you seeing value here? Are you in more control of your time? Do you feel like you're more productive? Do you feel like you're less stressed? As we've been doing this together, do you feel more confident? On a scale from 1 to 10, where would your confidence be? Scales from 1 to 10, I love using those. Not everyone likes it, but I love using scales from 1 to 10. I was talking to a guy the other day, and I was saying, so how do you know, on the phone, it was a sales call, and I was going, so how do you feel like you're in control? He goes, yeah, I do. And I went, well, on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being completely, man, I'm just knocking this thing out, where would you say you were? He'd go, well, probably a 6. Okay, a 6. If I hadn't given him a scale, he would have just said, yeah, I feel like I'm in control. But a 6, that's like a D to a teacher, okay? 60% danger of failing here. So that gave us an inroads to help him move and help him grow and to begin offering him some value to help him grow. He is now a client, okay? And a big part of it was right there at that point, getting an actual measurement of where he felt like he was. So I just want to encourage you here. Step number 2, after you have added value for a time, after you have given, after you have built relationship and given advice and helped people move forward in a direction where you know they're wanting to go, begin to ask them, are you seeing some value in this? Man, it's fantastic. I saw you do this the other day, and I remember we talked about that. Is that helping? Do you feel like that's encouraging you? Do you feel strength? Do you feel encouragement? Do you feel stability? All of those different things. Are you feeling more of a peace? Are you feeling more of a confidence? Are you feeling more of an ability to succeed in your job? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Draw that out of them. Draw that value out, because it will build more and more of a foundation for you. And it'll help them understand, as they are following you, how valuable it is. This is a good thing for me to get there, for me to follow this person. Now we come to step number 3. Step number 3 here is, this is a great little side step here. We want to begin asking, what are they struggling with? What are the difficulties? What are they struggling with? I'll learn how to spell here. Is that a preposition I'm not supposed to end with? Sorry, okay? Grammar teachers, sorry, okay? Blowing this thing up. But what we can do is actually add value to the value, okay? And the way that we're going to do this is along the path. Do you see value? Yeah, it's going really good. I'm really liking this. We can follow up with this question here. So what are you struggling with? What's hard? What's difficult right now? And they will begin to identify 1, 2, 3, 4 things that, even though they're seeing value, there are hurdles that they are still trying to overcome. They might be emotional hurdles. They may be financial hurdles. They may be relationship hurdles. They may be skill hurdles that they haven't learned yet. Just different things that they will have. Yeah, I see the value, but you are taking the time. Okay, which again, taking the time, we kind of have a theme here, but you are taking the time to ask them, where are your struggles? Again, what you're doing is you're adding value back up here. You're listening to them. You're taking time to think about them. You're taking time to serve them. It's not just all about you. It's not just all about completing some project. It's not just all about some exterior thing, but it becomes very internal. So tell me about, what are some things that you're struggling with right now? With what we've done so far, I'm so glad that you're seeing the value of what's going on. And, hey, here's a donut, or here's some way to celebrate. Congratulations, really happy about that. A card or something like that. But tell me a little bit about, what struggles are you having right now? What can I help you with right now? Again, you're digging a deeper foundation of trust. You're digging a deeper foundation of relationship when you begin to ask them about their struggles. Add the value to the value by giving them advice and information about how to navigate, how to fix, how to think. I love this piece right here. Help them think. Oh, that's huge. I remember for me when I first started with mentors, my whole thing was tell me what to do, tell me what to do. If you'll just tell me what to do, I'll do it. I was with a group of managers just last week with a speaking engagement here in Tulsa, and I was asking them, how many of you guys just always had that question, just tell me what to do, tell me what to do. Hands were going up all over the room. I remember having this when I would go to my mentors, just tell me what to do, tell me what to do. And I remember specifically a guy named Steve Youngblood. Oh man, he was so frustrating because he would just laugh at me when I would ask him what to do. He would go, Clay, it's not about learning what to do. It's about learning how to think. And over time, I felt like I grew and I matured in that relationship with him as a mentor. And I didn't come to him anymore with, hey, I need advice on what to do. I came to him and began to say, I'm a grown-up. I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions. I can make my own choices and be responsible for my own choices. But what I need help with is, how should I think about this? How should I perceive it? Right now, I'm interpreting it this way. Is that the right way to interpret it? So these are great things. If you notice that they are still kind of skewed, if they're still kind of struggling with something that you would like for them to overcome, you can begin asking them questions in this area. So when you're in this situation, usually what are you thinking about? When this happens, what's the first thing that comes into your mind? What's that picture like? And as they begin to tell you their pictures, they'll begin to tell you how they think about a certain situation. What emotions come up? They'll tell you how to think. Because remember, going all the way back to the worker level, that thoughts lead to feelings or emotions, which lead to beliefs, which lead to actions, and finally, results. So you can begin to ask them about different things that have been going on. What were you thinking about that? How did you feel about that? And it will reveal things that you can help them navigate through. As opposed to, did you do it? Good job. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Okay? Again, it's not that's wrong, but you're not tapping into this. Did you do it? Tell me what that was like. Tell me what was hard about it. Okay, this is the piece that was really hard. What made that hard? Okay, again, all of these are wonderful little phrases, things, little scriptings that you can have to become a team builder, to draw people to you. Offer them at this point, offer them books and resources to help them overcome. Hey, here's a book I read. Here's somebody that I've been listening to on a podcast. Here's a webinar that I did. Here's a workshop that I went to. Begin to offer them tools that you used to overcome some of those same struggles. It's an awesome way to begin to draw people to you. Okay? And then step number 4, as we are doing this, as we are adding value to the value by asking them questions, what they are struggling with, step number 4, as these go on, now it's time to invite them to more. I promise you that there will come a time with people that you have gathered around you. There will come a time where they are comfortable. The pressure that you have helped them with, the pressure that you have guided them through is now gone. They're fine. They don't really see the need to move forward because they have up here, chances are good that they were wanting to move out of discomfort into comfort. And so what you were able to do was gather them up, give them a path, give them encouragement, help them celebrate your relationship, you're bringing them through, and you were able to bring them from discomfort to comfort. But the problem now is they have grown from here to there, and you're going, fantastic, you've made this growth, this is fantastic. But so often what can happen here is that they become comfortable at that level. And most people are going to do this. And when I say most, I mean like all, okay? 98%. Just making that up, but it's a lot. Most people are going to find a level that they're comfortable with. But as a team builder, you are probably recognizing that there's still that level that we could go to. And so now the challenge becomes you inviting them into more. Yes, I helped you from here to here. You said that you saw value in it. You were encouraged by the value. You were motivated. You were inspired by the value. You were willing to follow direction. You were willing to follow and come along with me because of the value. Not because of my position, but because of the value. Now you've reached a place where you're comfortable. Now I want to go ahead and I want to challenge you. I want to give you some next steps. See, up here they thought they knew where they wanted to go, and you were able to help them get there. Now you're in a place where you are helping them get to a place where they didn't even know they needed to go in their life. Once again, this is where it's one of those things for you as a team builder. You have to have been there already. You have to have already have been a personal development person, someone that has embraced development in your own life. Or the best you can do, and again, it doesn't mean that it's wrong, it's just limited. The best you'll be able to do at this point is just point. You should go there. You should go there. Yeah, I've never been there before, but I hear it's cool. You should go there. But you won't be able to help them get there. You'll just be able, maybe you need to go talk to this person, or here's a book that talks about it. Here's a travel guide. Go see what you can do. But I haven't been there yet. And just so you know, you're probably picking this up. These circles continue throughout my life. And what I discover over and over as I'm working with business owners and entrepreneurs and leaders and managers and team builders and workers and students, what I find is as you're moving through these different growth phases in our life, most people will find a growth area that they are comfortable with, and they will stop. Because to break through the next one, I just don't want to do it. I'm tired. I just don't want to do it. And so they stay in a certain level. Again, doesn't mean it's wrong, doesn't mean it's bad. It's just limited. So what we're going to do here at step number 4 is begin to invite them into more. This is where the challenge comes in, because now they're going to have to trust you. Catch this. They're going to have to trust you because they didn't see it. So they're going to have to trust what you are seeing for them, knowing how to get them to their why, rather than just what they see. So this is a huge challenge for them. That's why it's so important for these first 3 steps. Remember, going back to our equation for building teams: relationship, challenge, trust. So here we are building relationship. Yes, there's some challenging going on as you are encouraging them to continue to follow and to listen and be inspired as they follow your model. Okay, there's some challenge here. But man, this level is where the challenge comes in very strongly. And if you don't have the relationship in place, then the challenge will be too big and you will break trust with them. Okay? So we want to make sure that we have the relationship built here to begin to invite them into more. Again, you've seen movies like this. You've watched sports that are like this, where the coach is in the center of the circle and he's calling people into more. And people are excited about it. People are jazzed about it. This is where the challenge comes in. You are challenging them to go beyond what they saw before. You are telling them that there is something that they don't see. There is something that they don't see. So this is the challenge. Will you trust me to lead you through this even though you don't see it yet?